Now, in this video, we will going to discuss about usage of PLM tools and others. These are used to manage product structure and store all data in a single database, allowing every user to access the information by local computer. PLM is basically a software which is used for the development of the product. So it is a management product structure. We store all data in a single database, allowing every user to access this information by local computers. Product structure keeps latest design information, and by the help of PLM tools, every user can reach the latest design information at the same time. So that means the product structure means it gives all the information pertaining to about that design information about the product. So that will be available in the PLM tool, and every user can access the latest design information simultaneously at the same time. In PLM tools, each detailed part or assembly is represented in an item in the product structure with part number and part description. So that means this is the main consideration. If you have 10 parts, so then we're going to have 10 number of serial numbers, and then each part will going to have its own description. Like we suppose a part number 1 is maybe a bolt, a part number 2 maybe a nut. So in the drawing you are going to specify that it as the part number 1 and part number 2. In the bill of materials, the part number 1 will going to be a bolt, and in the part number 2 it will going to be a nut. Then it gives all the data information about that particular part. So that means what, suppose if I say what is a bolt, whether it is a hexagonal bolt or a square bedded bolt, then we will going to have the information about what is the size of the bolt. So what is the material made out of that bolt, and what is the remarks which are available. All those things which is going to be given in this PLM tools. To construct and maintain product structure properly, different item types and different roles are used in PLM tools. Every technical personnel are responsible for their own item type and cannot change other design related data. See, this is a very important thing. Suppose since the PLM tool will be accessed simultaneously, or all of them can access the data at a time, but only thing is I cannot change the other people's data, or at the same time other people cannot change my data. So this is the beauty of this PLM software. This shows the importance of using PLM tools in the organization to manage design data in a more suitable and protected way. Then comes the variant management. So what is this variant management? It is a holistic approach to control and optimize product diversification with respect to production cost and market strategy. Always the to control and optimize the product diversity, only the product diversification will be done only from the cost, from the point of view of production cost and market strategy. The idea of variant management is to optimize the number of product variants that can be manufactured while reducing the complexity of product development and manufacturing. Production costs are typically kept low by manufacturing only a small amount of different modules that are common and recurring for multiple products. Variant management continues to be a critical consideration early in the product life cycle, especially as evolving design paradigms influence product variants. Customers expect and demand not just a product that meets their functional needs, but also one that is tailored to specifically meet their expectations. This include style, color, special features, and convenience of their choice. For example, if you are considering the variants of a motorcycle or a motorbike, may include different styles of design. That means how they aesthetically will going to look, color of the bike, and what are all the features which is available. Whether you have a self starter, whether you have a kickstarter, and whether you have a center stand, whether you have a side stand. So these are all. Then we have the parking lights, and then flashing lights, All those things which are going to be considered as the features. Bikes were developed with kick-starting facility. However, people starting expecting to have power starting along with the kickstart facility. So that means once your bikes were by default were developed by using the kickstart. But some people may expect because of the age and aging, and also because of the capacity of the load which is coming on that, they may not be able to have the kick-starting, so they may go for preferring of self-start. Only self-starter is not sufficient. If the battery is down, we will not be able to use it for kick-starting. So then the people started thinking, let us have both together. That means we have a self-starter and as well as the kick-starter facility. Then comes with variant management approach. It makes use of single bill of materials referred as variant bill of material for multiple variants of the same product. So that means if you have different variants but the product is same, then we can create only one and we can access all those data from the multiple locations. Maintaining the single BOM can be comparatively powerful as it will help to manage a consistent set of connected information for multiple product development and manufacturing stages and address a specific product design and manufacturing options. All data and documents related to products, parts, assemblies, materials, etc. are managed at very detailed level, thereby forming the product data backbone for all digital information relevant to a product. Data is automatically synchronized with the design, engineering, and manufacturing tools. For example, any changes made to the CAD automatically gets incorporated in the bill of materials. So that is the data which will going to be synchronized. So that means suppose if you have a design, when you are doing the modeling, when you have done the modeling, suppose if you want to make any changes in the model, automatically this model will going to be updated in the assembly. So that means we need not have to delete the part, again we reassemble the part and then we will going to apply the bill of materials. It is not required. Once whatever the modification, if you are designing the product, in the component, automatically that will going to be uploaded into the assembly. That is one part. And suppose if you are trying to incorporate one more part in the model, so then automatically that will be uploaded into or updated into the bill of materials. Until and unless if you want to use that product as that component has to be assembled, then if your date gets assembled in that also will going to be automatically comes in the bill of materials. So this is how the synchronizing will going to work in the CAD software. Then comes with the product configuration. This we will going to discuss this product configuration in our next video. Thank you.